So, you've decided now why you want to build a supplement brand. Now, we need to go over the next important step. Who are you marketing your supplement for? Hey guys, and welcome back to the Healthy Aging Report. This is part 2 of how to successfully build a supplement brand. Little recap. In part 1, we went over the most important factor and the first question that I ask any of my clients when they want to build a supplement brand. What's your motivation? And if you haven't seen the first one, an example of bad motivation is trying to make a supplement brand so that you can make money. An example of good motivation is you want to develop a supplement that can benefit other people's lives, can make them perform better in the gym, can give them an alternative to eating something unhealthy, or something to make them feel better, to achieve their health goals faster and more efficiently. Well, now we're going to discuss step number 2. In step number 2, you need to determine, before you decide to build your supplement brand, what is your niche? Who or what is your target audience? This is an important one. Are you going to make a pre-workout that's targeted towards bodybuilders? Are you going to make a pre-workout that's targeted towards athletes? Well, what about college athletes? These are very important things to think about. Just to give you an example, some of the ingredients that you use for, say, a bodybuilder or a regular, gym bro, you can't put in a product for college athletes. It's not allowed. Or there's only specific amounts of ingredients that are allowed. And if you make a product and you don't put in what's allowed and you market it towards these college athletes and they can't use it, then you're out a bunch of money. You wasted time and you wasted money, and that's what we don't want to do. We want to prevent that from happening. So you need to find out what is your niche. Now let me give you some examples of different supplement niches, because there are a ton of them. There are a ton of different target audiences. We already discussed the bodybuilders and the gym bros. They mostly are concerned about building muscle, building strength. They want to get as big as possible, and they don't care about what it takes. So they want to get stemmed out of their minds. They love high caffeinated products. They don't care if there's something that's questionable in there, like 2-amino isoheptane or whatever it may be for the flavor of the month. They don't care. They just want something that's going to help them work out harder and help them recover faster, like a branched-chain amino acid, or maybe like a protein powder, something to help them build the muscle once they've broken down all their muscle cells during their workout. Now, let's say you want to go and make something for an athlete. That's going to be different. They're not going to want to be stemmed out of their brains. They're not going to want a high caffeinated feel. If you have too much caffeine and you're going to go play a sport, that can be detrimental to your performance. Too much caffeine is going to make you too jittery and you're not going to be able to perform well. You're going to feel terrible. You're going to feel like crap because it's an endurance-based, activity versus more of a muscle building. Now, of course, there is some crossover because most athletes nowadays, the ones that are successful, they also work out. And so they may want something that's going to help them work out with a little bit more, caffeine or a stimulant in there. They may not. They may want a nitric oxide or a pump product, something to increase blood flow that can help with their endurance. Who knows? Then you have the healthy aging group. This whole market and target audience is more concerned about stuff that's going to help them to age healthier. In other words, They want to feel better. They want to get the most out of the performance. These consumers are usually more educated, and they want something more than just a caffeinated pre-workout. They want something that's going to be clinically proven, have scientific studies, ingredients that are backed by clinical studies, because that's important as well too. That way you can make claims and you can do all that stuff. So, another good one that you can think about as well too. What about vegans? They want stuff that's plant-based. They don't want stuff that's questionable. They want a greens formula. So maybe you make a pre-workout with the greens. Something like that. Who knows? So if you don't know your target audience, and you're just trying to make a product you think is cool, what's going to happen? Again, you're going to be out of a bunch of money and a bunch of time. And that's not cool. We don't want to waste that. We don't want to waste that at all. Some other niches that are growing: keto, low carb, intermittent fasting. They're all over the place. High fat, that's another big one too. So you need to know what your product is designed to do and who you're going to target. Because then once you know your target audience and your niche, then you can work with, a formulator like myself that can help you come up with the best ratios of ingredients to put into the product. And that's pretty much it. You gotta know your niche. Know who your target audience is. Well, guys, I really appreciate you joining us again today on the Healthy Aging Report. This is part 2 of how to build a successful supplement brand. Stay tuned, because we are going to update you with more info on what you need to do to build a successful brand. And keep an eye out for part 3, which will be dropping very soon. Thanks again, guys. I really appreciate your support. If you like the content, like, subscribe, tell your friends, make a comment. That's how the YouTube algorithms work. And until next time, peace.